Hello, what's up everybody? Wyatt here, and today we're going to be making a Dutch baby pancake. Yes, I know the name is weird, but trust me, it tastes delicious. It's basically just this big, poofy pancake, and I made it the other day for Valentine's Day breakfast, and it was awesome. So what you're going to need for this recipe is eggs, flour, milk, salt, sugar. You can use any type of fresh fruits, just to give it that extra sweetness and flavor on top. Measurements will be in the description below. Let's get right into it. Okay, so for your first step, you're going to take your milk and you're just going to pour it into a bowl. This recipe is so unbelievably simple. Then you're just going to take 3 eggs. A little tip, you want your eggs at room temperature, and in order to get them to room temperature, you can just sit them in a bowl of just room temperature water or just slightly warmer. Just crack these in. Just crack these guys in one at a time, and then just give them a nice whisk in the milk. Alright, so now that our eggs and our milk are whisked together, we're just going to slowly add our flour. Add a little bit of a flour, and we'll whisk this in. Alright, oh yes, and I did forget to mention, I have my oven preheating to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and in my oven preheating with it is a cast iron skillet. Make sure you use a cast iron Make sure you use a cast iron skillet and not a normal frying pan, because most normal frying pans are not oven safe. But cast iron skillet is. Alright, so we're gonna add the rest of our flour, which is not much. So we'll just, as you can see, it is definitely getting a much thicker texture since we added our flour, which is what we're looking for here. Alrighty. So once that's all nicely incorporated, we're going to add our salt. Mix this in. And our sugar. This recipe doesn't have a lot of sugar because it's not supposed to be super sweet. Put our sugar in and mix it together. Okay, so now that our batter is this nice smooth texture, we're ready to put it in a frying pan. Or not really a frying pan, cast iron skillet. So, using 2 oven mitts, open your oven and pull out the frying pan. Making sure to be very careful because this is very hot and can burn you very easily. So, grab this guy, pull it over here. Alright, so now we're going to grease it with some butter. Take our butter and just pour it right into the hot skillet. When it makes a lot of noise like that, you know it's going well. Alright, so once all of your butter has just dissolved, well, not really dissolved, but just melted in your pan, you're going to take all of your batter. You're just going to pour all of your batter into the pan. Oh, didn't get quite all of it. Alright, so again, making sure you grab your oven mitts. You're going to grab this guy and put him back into your preheated oven for 15 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to set an alarm for 15 minutes. Alright, so on to our next step. Alright, so while our pancake is cooking, we're going to prepare the fruit for the top. My grandfather made me this beautiful leather case for my new knife, so special shout out to him. Thank you, Poppy. So, take your knife, and I'm going to be cutting up an apple, a banana. I'm going to be using some blueberries and blackberries, which you obviously would not have to cut up. So, cut up the apple. If you look in closely, I know you can't see it very well, but it looks awesome. Currently just cut up the rest of my fruit, and I'm getting ready to take this guy out of the oven. It's only got about 3 more minutes, and then I'm ready to take it out, put the fruit on it, and eat it. I'm so excited to eat this thing. It looks delicious. Alright, our pancake is ready. The oven just beeped. Let's see it. Holy mackerel! It's huge! As you can see, the batter started just like right down here, and it's now massive. This thing looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna give this probably a minute to cool before I put my berries on, because I don't want to just like cook my berries. Alright, I'll see you when this thing is cooled, and we'll assemble this pancake. The footage of me decorating my pancake wasn't very good, so I'm just going to tell you what I did. I topped it with my fresh fruit and a nice, beautiful coating of icing sugar. In a second, here is another Dutch baby pancake I made. This is the one I made on Valentine's Day, and it was delicious. There are endless possibilities for Dutch baby pancakes, so you can top it with basically anything. Alright, I'm super excited to cut into this. Basically, you're just going to cut into it as if it's a cake. So I'll just put my knife in the middle, and just try and cut through all of these berries. Okay. Did that work? I don't know. Okay, I think that worked. So then you just want a nice thin slice, kind of like you're just having a nice slice of cake. Cut through. This is very difficult to cut. Okay. Yeah, I'm not cut thoroughly on this. Oh, geez. Making this isn't very difficult. The hardest part of this is cutting it. I'm losing a lot of fruit here that I'm just going to take. This is mine. Okay. So, I'll move this guy out of the way. Ready to give him a taste test. I like to serve it with a little sprinkle of maple syrup. That is way more than a little sprinkle. So, take your fork. Dip it in some of that. Grab some apple. Maybe a bit of blackberry. And we'll try this thing. That's delicious. It's kind of like the taste you get from the pancake is kind of like a Yorkshire pudding. The sweetness from the syrup is very good. And then you've got all these different flavors from all your different fruits and everything, which, well, I just think this is a great breakfast. Not too difficult to make. You probably have all the ingredients for it in your cupboard or your fridge. I definitely recommend making this. It's delicious. It doesn't take too long. And you probably have everything for it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Also, just a special thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel right now. I just reached 100 subscribers, and I would like to thank every single one of you for that. That is so huge for me. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. I'll see you guys in my next video.